Well, most people know someone who gives back to their community, a person who's an unsung hero, someone who does a lot of good without a lot of recognition. The Jefferson Awards gives an opportunity to thank them for their community service. Tonight, our Melanie Chapman features an Army Staff Sergeant who not only serves our country, but serves as a role model as well.
Army Staff Sergeant David Arnold has been in the military 13 years and deployed half a dozen times. He's a leader in so many ways, but his life started with struggles.
I was abused growing up. And I was also forced to learn a lot of things at the same time.
Arnold grew up with very little. What he found he needed more than anything was someone to turn to for guidance, advice.
It's going to get worse before it gets better. So I had to take everything I had or didn't have, and I had to try and force change in my life as a child. From then until now, I've always had somebody.
Arnold did spend time in juvenile detention, but a former Marine helped lead him on the right path. He was taught there are better things to life than street gangs.
So after I bottomed out, I decided I wanted to be like the people that had brought things into my life. Ended up coming into the military, the culture, the way of life that my leadership brought to me, and just the way I was able to help myself allowed me to be there for other people.
Now Arnold advises young people who are facing similar life struggles. He called one of those teens during our interview.
Brahma.
19-year-old Antonio Aguilar grew up in the tough streets of Milwaukee and says David led him on the right path.
He's been a huge impact. It's one of those impacts where I just can't imagine my life without him. You know what I'm saying? If he weren't here, I'd probably be dead.
Arnold framed this letter from Antonio. In it he writes, "If I could be half the man you are, I will win in life. I refer to you like my dad." Antonio told me with Arnold as his role model, he became a star wrestler and now a successful MMA fighter.
You know, that's why I'm telling you, if I didn't admit this man, I'd probably be dead or in jail.
Even during his times of deployment, Staff Sergeant Arnold would continue to be there to mentor the youth, adults, and certainly fellow soldiers.
I remember the darkness. I remember the void. I remember feeling like what it's like when you don't feel like you have answers. So to see them become empowered and able to choose for themselves, to protect others, I don't know that there's a better feeling out there, period.
In Fort Leonard Wood, Melanie Chapman, Color 10 News, Ozarks First.
Sergeant Arnold says he meets some of the young people through interactive online video games.
We came here and waited like an hour and a half to get these bagels.
Coming up next, colorful bagels, the latest trend to sweep the bakery scene where you can taste the rainbow next.
our 10 News at 5 continues in high definition.
Well, it's the hottest trend in the bakery right now. It's the rainbow bagel. It started in Brooklyn, New York, and they are now world famous. Bagel artisans hand roll and smell each one. It's a process that takes about 15 hours. Customers are in line for hours. They sell about 1,000 of these a day. Apparently, the trip's worth the taste because the bagel shop in Brooklyn says it will never mass produce those rainbow bagels. And that looks good.
It looks
I
like
want one.
It looks like Play-Doh to me. It looks
It's
like Play-Doh or clay.
A Skittles bag threw up on the bagels.
Essentially, but they have rainbow bread. I've seen that before.
Yeah.
But I've never seen Play-Doh looking
We will
edible
have to
bagels.
try one of those. Can they send one our way? No.
I know, that would be cool to try it. That'd be good.
Yeah, good day to eat a bagel outside
Exactly,
tomorrow.
yes, on the patio. It'll be beautiful tomorrow. I think we'll get to about the middle 60s, 67 for high. More of the same on Sunday. Enjoy the dry weekend because a rainy week is on its way.
All right, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you back here in about 30 minutes at 6 o'clock. Have a great night.